My name is Gina Papalia, and I'm the owner of Grasshopper Pilates here in New York City. And I danced with Dance Theater of Harlem in the late 90s, and it was an amazing experience for me. And I actually got certified right before I got started working at DTH, and it was a process for me to sort of do my certification and try to dance and try to live and survive in New York City. But I did it. So it was pretty awesome. Today, I'm going to bring you guys some mat work. Who else do we have you there? A couple other. Hi there, Anthony. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me to Dance Theater of Harlem. This is awesome. So where are we? We're only at 31. I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes just to see if a couple other people get logged on, and then we're going to get started. You're going to need a mat. If you have any pre-existing conditions, injuries, neck issues, lower back issues, listen to your body because I'm not there to see what you're doing. I'm going to try to give you some tips as we go through things to suggest what you will do for yourself and in the situations. I will try to give modifications as well. And also try to challenge the people that need to be challenged. So I'm hoping that we have some dancers here online following us today. I wish that I did more Pilates when I was dancing because it really protects your body. It keeps you strong, makes you long and lean. It's amazing for rehabilitation of injuries, and it's also amazing to protect you from getting injuries because you really work all the body, both sides of the body. And it's really something that's really beneficial for dancers. So I know I tried it in the 90s before when I was in college, and I was like, oh, this Pilates stuff, whatever, I can do it. I can hold a teaser. I can do this. I can do that. I could make the shapes, but guarantee I wasn't actually going through the positions properly. So today I'm going to try to help you go through the positions. I'm going to try to help you self-correct and watch your own alignment. So check yourself out on your mat. I'll ask you to do some questions for yourself. Ask yourself questions as we're going through this. I like to keep moving and go for a little bit more like a flow. At any point, if your neck bothers you or your lower back bothers you, stop, take a break, and reset. Typically what it means is your abdominals are not engaged enough to support the exercise. So that's, you want to go deeper into the abs to get out of the neck. You want to go deeper into the abs to get out of the back pain. All right, so let's start going. We're going to lie down on the mat. Hopefully you can all see me here. I think you can. Move a little down. Great. Okay, so lie down on the mat, completely down. And just relax for a second. Okay, it is Thursday night, almost the end of this week. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Good. Let's do it again. And this time as you exhale, deepen the abs up towards the back of the rib cage. Just pull them in and up, right. Now this time, as you exhale, I want you to have a heavy, heavy sacrum. So let's bend the knees for a moment, and I want you to feel your sacrum flat on the mat. So if you need to rock back and forth to make that happen, or if you need to tuck a little bit and then release and tuck and lengthen, but I really want you to think of drawing those abdominals in without the tuck happening. A lot of times we do exercises and you're overworking your hip flexors and you're not actually engaging your abdominals enough. So I'm going to try to get you to do that a little bit more today. So let's draw those abs in and let's just stay there for a moment. And I want you to float one foot into the air and then float the other foot into the air and keep your sacrum flat down. Hold that and then release it down into the mat. Good. Check your shoulders. See if you're putting tension into there. Draw your abdominals in. Again, let's float both feet off at the same time. Anchor down at your sit bones, right? So my feet are in the air, anchoring down, and relax. Good. Relax your shoulders. So we're going to take a tabletop position and try to go right into the 100 right away. So if you don't know this exercise, the position is this and legs out. It's a pumping position like this. Your arms are going like that. And you breathe in. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you're new to Pilates, everyone else keep going. You're going to bend your knees, and you can always put your head down. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Now, keep zipping your legs together. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your goal is to be 2 inches off the floor. 4, 5. Inhale, but without losing the connection of your abdominals. Good. 2 more. Really pump those arms. And exhale. Last one. And exhale, 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 exhale. Hold. Slowly lower your feet. Reach your head down. Your arms go back. Now let your ribs come up. Enjoy a little stretch. Maybe put your hands together and rock a little side to side. Good. Let go of the wrists. Take the arms back to the ceiling and plug the shoulders in. We are going to roll up. You're going to bring your head up. Start here. You're going to roll forward. Now use your hands to deepen your abs to roll up. Now when you get to the top, don't pancake over. Pull back in your waist, plug your shoulders in, and go forward towards your toes. Now bow backwards, eyes into your abs. You can soften your knees and then use your hands if you need to go back down. Now you can do it with straight legs, or you can use your hands, knees bent, and exhale, come forward. Right, you dancers, I know you don't have a problem with this. So to challenge you, you're going to keep your arms close to your ears in both directions. So that means head comes forward, eyes go in, dive, 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 scoop those abs, go forward. Now imagine a bar here, and you can't go over it, and then you roll back down. So the goal is that you stretch the back open, not over. So let's come up, in with the air. Exhale, bow forward, deepen the abs. Eyes on your abs, use your eyes. Your eyes are an amazing tool for you to watch them go deeper, 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 abs down. One more time, in with the air. Exhale, scoop. Again, use your hands if you need to deepen the abs. It's not a cheat. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And just stay here for a moment. Point 1 foot, flex 1 foot. Point 1 foot, flex 1 foot. If you can't reach, you just put your hands here and you keep going. Point and flex, and point and flex. Good. And you're going to roll back into the mat. Great. Take one leg up to the ceiling. Grab a hold of the hamstring and press the thighs straight. Nice and straight. Good. So really don't hold under your knee, the hamstring. Press down. Open your collarbones. Good. Stay right there. Is that sacrum down? Now draw the abs in. Arms beside you. Cross the body. Leg goes down and come up. It crosses all the way down. It goes towards the toe, and then it comes back up. Cross down and come back up. Now your job is not to move the hips. Use your abs. One more. And reverse. Open a little, cross a lot. Now your job is this hip should not be moving. Now, internally rotate the bottom leg that's on the mat as you externally rotate the top leg. Cross the body, one more, cross the body and hold. Good. Reach that leg all the way, waist in, float the other leg up to the ceiling. Grab the hamstring, press the leg into the hands. If you have to do this with your head up, that's fine. If you do it with your head down and you pull the leg all the way to your head, that's totally fine too, but it has to be straight. Lengthen that leg. Now arms beside you. Flex the bottom foot. Internally rotate it. Externally rotate the top. Scoop down to the foot and then come back up. Scoop down to the foot and come back up. Press your arms into the mat so that your triceps are active, and use your abdominals to anchor your abs and your pelvis. One more. Pause. You're going to reverse it. Open, cross and up. Open, cross and up. Open, cross and up. Two more. Cross and up. One more. Cross and up and pause. Good. Today we're going to use the hand on the knee to rock yourself up, or you use 2 straight legs. Hands, hips forward. Hold on to your ankles. This is called rolling like a ball. It's to massage your spine. I'm going to get you moving. You're going to start here 3 times. 1, balance. Roll back come up 2, balance. One more time. Graduate if you can to your ankles. Roll back 1, come up, balance. Use your abdominals into the mat, into the mat. One more time, into the mat, and pause. Good. So now, if you can, you could try here, if you'd like. Elbows next to the knees. Roll back. Come back up. Trying to keep yourself nice and small. Yes. So eventually your head goes between those knees. Roll back and come up. Good. Place your hands down. Lift your hips up. Scoot back. Lie down. Pull one knee in. So the outside hand is on the ankle. It is very important because this is going to align your leg. My inside hand is here. So just think about switching your hands. Switch your hands. Switch your hands. Always to the ankle. Outside hand to the ankle. You pull. Now, you inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. I'm reaching. I reach the leg. I scoop the abs. Head down if you need to. One more in, exhale, and exhale. Both knees in. Rest your neck for a moment. Stay if you need to. If not, curl your head back in. Arms and legs. Circle. In with the air. Exhale. Hold. Deepen the abs. Look at your abs. Scoop them in. Look at your abs. Scoop them in. One more. Hold. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Bring one leg up. Grab a hold of it. Good. Now, you can put your head down if you need to. If not, you're going to go pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Again, that leg you're touching needs to be straight, right? It doesn't matter if they're higher, but I don't want one here and one bent. Straight. Keep going. Pull, pull. Now look at your abs. Drop your tailbone. Let's go a little quicker. Pull, 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 pull. Of course, you can flex your feet if you want. Pull, 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 and enough. Relax your head down for a moment. Place your hands under your pelvis if you need help, like a diamond. Your legs will be up. Legs will be straight legs. Let's all start here. Head comes up, if it's okay, for your neck. Lower the legs. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Deepen your abs and come up. Hug the midline. So that means squeeze those legs together and squeeze and come up. Lower 1, lower 2, lower 3. Good. And now if that's okay, you can challenge by going to here, or you take it all the way back to the head, which gives the neck a little break. But think of lifting the head off of the spine. Lower 2, 3. Scoop those abdominals in. One more. Lower 2, 3. Scoop and come in. Rest for 2 seconds. And then prepare to start the crisscross. Hold. You're just going to switch. Hold. Now imagine you're on a balance beam and you have to stretch your leg and your opposite elbow into the midline of that beam. Switch. Switch. Now, those flexible people out there, I want you to stop your leg halfway in and make you come up higher. Halfway in, come up higher. Now you're going to get more abdominals. All those dancers out there, we have to figure out ways to make it harder. One more each side. Now what I want you to do, hands under your knees and rock up. Good. Place your arms in front of you. Actually, start here. Spine stretch forward. Curl your head in, chin into the chest, and reach down. Notice, I'm again, not pancaking, scoop, but now pull your shoulders back. And now sit up the spine like you're going against a wall. Good. Bow your chin in. Chin goes into the throat. The head goes in towards the belly button. Eyes go into those abs. The abs go into the spine. And then you come back up. Good. And if you want, you can put your arms up. Fire your arms. Pull the abs back. Imagine you're pushing on something. So Joseph Pilates decided that you didn't need anything but you, the mat, and gravity, right? But you have to be present. Curl your head in. Deepen your abs. Squeeze your butt. So use your imagination that you're pushing on something. And now really articulate the spine. Back up. You're going to do one more. Curl the head in. Deepen the abs. Exhale. Now, if I came over to you and picked you up, you should remain in this shape. You shouldn't flop or anything. You should not be able to push your arms down. So imagine I'm there. Romana would push on us. She would catch us every now and then until we figured it out. Great. Okay, let's move forward. We're going to do a variation of an open leg rocker. You can start here. Check that you're not going to hit anything behind you, most importantly. You're going to roll halfway back, then come back up and balance. Halfway back, come up and balance. Right, did you see that little wobble? That was me letting go of my abdominals. So I'm going to deepen my abs, and I'm going to deepen my abs. There we go. Now your goal, pause and hold. If you'd like to try it, you straighten both legs up and hold on to your calves. Externally rotate and press your thigh bones down. Draw your shoulders in, scoop your abs in. Look at something near the floor, like the molding of the wall. Roll back and come up and pause. Good. Go back, come up and pause. Whoop, there goes the wobble again. Inhale back. Use those abs. If you're wobbling, that means you didn't put your ab brakes on. Pull your abdominals in. Lift your chest. One more time. Pause and hold. Bring your legs together. It's okay if they're bent, but hold them together. Now, freeze. You're going to use your hands if you need to. You're going to roll back to the mat. You're going to use your abs, use your arms to come back up. Now, be careful you don't sit on your tail and wobble. Draw those abdominals. Hollow them in. Roll back down. Doing a little sneaky thing here. Come on up. Roll on up. Good. This time you're going to roll all the way back and drop your head and take your feet right to the ceiling. Press your arms into the mat. I want you to find your triceps. Open your collarbones. Good. Now wrap your legs together like you're in first position. Now pull the legs towards you. Circle them to the right. Circle them left. Come up and pause. Over the left hand, over the right hand, come up and pause. Scoop, circle, deepen the abs around and pause. Scoop, circle. Now you could do a little tiny lift and lower it around. Finish with the tip of the tail up and lower it around. Now there's another version, but I'm not going to do it. If you know it, you can go for it. Or you go over the neck. One more. And now slowly come down and come back up again. Great. So each exercise transitions into the next one. Stay with me. Hold this position. Press down on imaginary air or heavy air. Lift the spine and twist towards me. We're going to pulse. We're going to pulse. We're going to stop. We're going to look back, twist a little more, and come center. You're going to pulse towards the hip. You're going to a little further back and come center. Keep those arms strong. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. So what you're doing here, exhale, exhale, exhale. You keep going. Is you're wringing the lungs out as you exhale and spiral and stabilize your pelvis. One more. Exhale left. 2, 3, and come back up. Now we're going to add on to the exercise. Twist. Exhale, baby toe to baby finger to baby toe, and then come back up. Lift, then twist. Pull back in your opposite hip, and come back up. Lift, twist. Now squeeze this arm and lift that baby finger up as you reach down. Right, hello tricep. Lift, twist, squeeze that like you're holding a newspaper under your back arm. Now a little quicker. Twist them down, come back up. Twist them down, come back up. 2 more. And up, last time. And up, enough. Great job. Okay, you're gonna lie in your stomach. So we've done a lot of flexion, which is forward bending. Now we have to work on extension. It's very important to balance the body out. So today I want you to start with your arms a little bit like a goalpost. Relax the head down. And you're going to press, you're going to float off the mat. Hold that and relax back down. Do me a favor and internally rotate your thighs a little bit. And you want to protect the lower back by pulling up on the abdominals. You're going to float and hover your upper body. Just the hover. And then come back down. Rest. You turn your head if you need to. Come back to center. Come up and hover. Stay there. Place your hands on the mat. Now use your abdominals and start to travel up, up, up. Pause. Now lengthen your chest. Lengthen it long. All the way down into the mat. This is a swan prep. Lift up, lift up, lift up, and hold. and come back down slow. Draw your shoulders in, engage the abs, and good. Now, bring your hands a little closer. The next variation is a prep. You're going to come up. You're going to rock and come up. Rock and come up. Now, you can continue to do this, or you can go forward with your arms and your feet over your head. Now, you're going to go down and up. Full swung. Up, up, and enough. Good. Rest back. Great. That is extremely challenging. Pull back into your abs, hold it, and now shoot right back out to your elbows. Wrap your knees together. You're going to hug that in. You're going to lift up in your chest and scoop your abs. You're going to go kick, kick, switch. If you know it, you can get going. Now, the idea is you stretch out your quad and you scoop your abs up. Do not shimmy your hips. Do not flex at the pelvis here when you kick, because that means you're losing your abdominals and you're not getting the full stretch. And let's pick it up. Kick, kick. Second kick is closer. Try to keep the knees together. It's not so easy. Kick, 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 kick. One for each side. And rest. Good. Look at me. Lie down on your cheek and place your hands behind your back. Try to get your hands as high as you can and relax. Now, bring those knees back together. Pull the abdominals up. 3 kicks with your heels. 1, 2, 3. Straighten those legs. Take a sip of air. Straighten those arms. Look forward. And just turn your head the other way. Change your grip on the other hand. Relax down. Here we go. Bounce the knees. 1, 2, 3. Straighten the legs. Straighten the arms. Take a sip of air. And come back down. Relax. Good. And hold. 2, 3. Take a sip of air. And down. Right, you ballerinas. Work on keeping those feet down. Anchor the toes. Lift the heart. Lift the chest. Hold it. Reach your arms out if you're okay. Pause. Take them forward to your ears. Stay there. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Hold. Up a little higher. Take them back out to the side. Long neck. Back to your hips. Lift a little higher. And rest your body down. Well done. Beautiful. Round your back out. Great. So today we're going to turn right over. I'm going to spin around this way. And we're going to do a little modified neck pull. We're going to start with the legs straight. Bent. Okay, so you're going to start with your legs bent. Hold on here. Bow your head into your knees. You're trying to open up the back, especially after that exercise. Now you sit up tall, straight spine. You scoop your abs and you hinge, hinge, hinge. Stop. Hollow the abs and imprint your back spine into the mat. Curl up. Pause. Look at your abs. Engage through the abdominals. You are allowed to use your arms. Bow your head in. Sit up tall. Good. Hinge back. Hollow. Down, down, down. Good. Now, you can add the arms in 2 ways. You can go cross like so. Come forward. Bow the head. Lift up tall. Hinge. And hollow down. You can also do it with your hands behind your head. Come on up. Oh, so hard. Exhale forward. Gets me every time. Sit up tall. Squeeze your bottom. Scoop your abs. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Anchor your heels and slowly, keyword, slowly down. Come back up. In with the air. Try not to jerk like I just did. Exhale. Inhale, sit up tall. Hold. Squeeze your butt. Get taller. Lift your neck off of your body. Head off your body. Hold, hold, hold. Now slowly, slowly. This is when you get stronger. 1 more. Come up. Bow your head in. Exhale. Lift up tall. Hold. Squeeze your bottom. Hinge, 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 and hollow, and go to the mat. Great. Okay, we're going to roll onto our sides. Take care if you're working out at home. Well, we all are, right? But take care that you're not going to kick something. Now, I am on a diagonal. My mat is on a diagonal in the room. I want your hips on the back edge of your mat and your elbow on the back edge. Then I want your feet at the front corner. Now, this hand's going to help you in the beginning. So reach this top leg a little bit longer. Scoop your abs up a lot. Now, what I want you to try to do is keep lengthening so much that you might even feel a little stretch or a little mouse house under this waistline. Try to keep that as we do these exercises. Now, you're going to take it forward, forward, and you're going to take it back, back. Now, Your job, forward, is to stabilize your body with your abdominals and freely move the leg without disturbing your spine. Now, when you kick forward, pause. Pull that leg back into the socket. Externally rotate it. Right. It's not about how high it goes, but it's about how correct your placement is, and then you work out of that. There's always a little more you can get out of each exercise if you really stop and focus on it. Good. So now we're going to pick up the tempo, kick. And if you need a little extra challenge, you place the other hand here. If you find yourself waving back and forth, you leave your hand on the mat until you can find that control. 2 more. Kick, and back. 1 more. Kick, and reach back. Hold it. Stay there, guys. Put your hand down. Anchor that foot. If this foot's lifting up, that means you're leaning backwards. Anchor it. Pull your abs in. Good. Reach the foot and circle the leg. 1. Think backing up. 2. Backing up. 3. Backing up. 4. Backing up. 5. Reverse it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. Now bring the legs together. So you're going to take the leg up to the ceiling, externally rotate it, flex it, and bring it down. Parallel up, externally rotate it, and point it down. Parallel up, externally rotate it. Don't worry if you get the foot wrong. Just keep on moving. Lifting it. Good. Now think about your body getting taller. 1 more. Lift it up. Externally rotate down. Now don't touch your legs together. Pause. Reach your foot. Now I want you to soften your knee just a little bit. Now I want you to pull in the abs, relax the foot, and I want you to circle from your inner thigh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lengthen that leg and bring it down. Let's lift up both legs and lower it down. So some people, it's very easy to do. Some people, it's not easy to do. So you want to engage your abdominals, make the top leg light, and bring the bottom leg close to it. So you don't lay the top leg on the bottom leg, but you make the top leg light by lifting from your oblique. 1 more, and come down. Great. So I'm assuming we're going to have some dancers today. So let's do some développés. Draw the foot in, knee to the shoulder, extend it to your head, and then lengthen it down. Now, the whole idea here is that you lock this in, extend it, and then reach out of the hip. Scoop it in 1 more time. Hike it up, lift and hold. Reach out. Let's reverse it up to the ceiling. Bend it in. Knee touches, and then slowly go down. Squeeze your thigh bones. Lift it up. Bend it in. Down. And there you go. 1 more time. Lift it up. Bend it in. Point and slide it all the way down. Great. So that was not a traditional Joseph Pilates exercise, but Ramana, who I learned from, was a dancer, and she put in some ballet stuff. But what we were always told was, if it's French, it's not Pilates. We're going to do, keeping on that theme, we are still going to do one more thing. We're going to do our rond de jambes. You're going to take your foot forward. You're going to take it up to the ceiling. You're going to take your thigh behind you, and then legs together. Again, forward, lift it. Now think of your thigh doing this. Thigh bone, thigh bone, thigh bone, thigh bone, thigh bone, thigh bone, abs, abs, abs. Let's reverse it. Lengthen back. Now externally rotate. Check. Are you like a yardstick here? Super straight from the hip to the head to the elbow. Reach it, lift it up, turn it out, and forward, and bring it down. Great. Okay, so I'm going to have you lie on your stomach, and we're just going to do a set of beats. Your head is going to go down. You're going to relax your shoulders. You're going to float your legs, and you're going to click your heels together. Protect your lower back. Keep going. Click your heels together. Protect your lower back with your abdominals pulled in. Check your shoulders, you guys. Relax them down. Scoop your abs. Maybe you go a little bit longer before you go higher. And click, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and rest. Good. Typically, I would have you keep your feet up, but today I'm going to have you turn around and put your head at the other side of your mat. Right, so you're going to lie all the way down. Your elbow's going to be at the back edge again, reminding you. And your hips are on the back edge. And send your tail backwards a little bit, right? So if you tuck your tail here, you're not going to get the stretch that you're working on. You want to elongate the waist and find the length here. Now lift this leg up. Hand goes down. Externally rotated, especially in the front. Let's just pause right from the beginning. Typically, your toes, you're going to be doing this. Turn it out and pull it back in. Yes, then go higher. Now turn it in as you reach it back. Good. Turn it out as you come forward. Turn it in as you reach it back. So I don't want you to keep it turned out in both positions because the body will naturally want to turn out as you go back. So I need you to counterbalance that to keep working on the strength and the stability instead of just letting your body do what it wants. Now the body's really smart, right? And it will find any way to cheat. Let's pick it up and you're going to put the hand here. If you can handle it, you leave it and then you reach it back and you kick, you parallel, reach it back and kick, and you reach it back. One more time, kick, reach it back and now hold. Circle it. One. Use that hamstring. Use your abs. Lift up right here, guys. Now, another thing, don't let the abdominals spill out to the floor. Oh, yeah, I said that. Reverse the leg. Pull those abs up. My teacher used to say that, Ramona, and I would be like, oh, that's a horrible thought. But they were. So scoop it up. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs back together. So I believe I did maybe lift and lower. Lift. I think I did. I think I did a little out of order. And lower and lift. I will make it up. I'll get everything in and lower and lift and lower. One more and lift and lower. Now we're going to do up to the ceiling, flex the foot and bring it down. Go parallel, externally rotate and then bring it down. Now, are you shrinking or are you getting taller? You should be getting taller. You should be getting longer. You should be getting leaner. Good. One more. Lengthen down and stay. Now, soften the knee, externally rotate it, and we're going to do those tiny little circles. Right. So I'm probably feeling it here. Well, I'm feeling it here. I'm hoping you're feeling it there. Let that foot relax. Reverse the circle, but also draw those abs back up. Ab check. Keep them up. Good. And bring the legs together. So we're going to do our développé. In. Hike it, extend it, reach it. Now get taller. Hike it, extend it, and reach it. One more time. In. You can also flex up here if you want. Reverse it. Up. In. High as you can. And then slide it down. Yep. Artemis drill. Used to want the passe all the way up here and down. One more. Oh, yeah. All the way up, gals and gents, and all the way back down. Good job. All right, we're going to do our rond de jambes. So we're going to take it forward, extend it up, reach the thigh behind you. Good. Now, keep it externally rotated in all positions. Now, hold on to those abs, and now reverse. Lengthen it back. Toe to the ceiling, but think of the thigh bone rotating up to your shoulder, up to your nose, and back down. Reach it further away. Scoop your abs. Stretch out those hips. Pull the waistline up. And beautiful. Great. Okay. So we're going to sit up. And we're going to lie on our backs. And we're going to do something called teaser. I'm going to try to keep us moving for flow, which I love to do. But I'm also going to try to teach you through it. So we've done lots of roll-ups, right? So use your hands and come back up. Just join me for this. Good. And then hollow the abs and go back down. And maybe you float the feet off the floor. Good. And join me again. Curl the head in. Look at your abs. Push them down. It's okay to use your arms. It's not a cheat. It is teaching you how to do it properly. Roll back down. And then eventually, you don't need your hands. Curl the head in. Use your hands in when you need them. Climb up. Now, you might find yourself rolling to one side. Sometimes you need to put a weight in that opposite hand, the side that you're rolling to. So that gives you something, a little bit more body awareness. One more time. You keep it in that one side, right? Now, you're going to lie back down. We're going to do teaser one. Lie back down and now squeeze your knees together. Externally rotate the top leg and parallel the bottom leg. Here you go. You're going to bring your head in. And again, you're going to use your hands if you need to. The first one's always the hardest. Float and pause. And then you pull back in the waist and you lie all the way back down. Bring the chin to the chest. Now, ideally, the arms go parallel and you just squeeze your legs and you ride up, 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 up. And then you scoop and you go back down. Good. One more. Bring the chin in. Curl the head in. Squeeze those knees. Come on up. Fight for it. Good. Now hold it. Make sure you're not sitting on the tail, but scooping. Good. Lock your thumbs. Twist over the leg. Twist away from the leg. Over the leg. And away. Good. Center hold. Here's the challenge. Arms up. Keep them up. Squeeze as you roll down, reaching backwards behind you. Good. Switch legs. You might need to come closer or move down on your mat. Now, if this leg is too close, you guys, you'll never make it up. If it's too easy, you move it close. If it's too hard, you take it down. About halfway down is where you need to be. Let's keep moving. Curl the head in and come up. Use those hands if you need to. Float up and then pull those abs back down. Good. Curl the head in. Inhale. Exhale now. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your thigh bones together. Recruit your inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Stay. Hook your thumbs. Getting a foot cramp. Twist over your leg. Come center. Twist away from your leg. Come center. Wring the lungs out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lift. Challenge. And then everything slowly down to the mat. Great. Good. So those of you who have done this before, I'm just going to move my mat forward a little bit. Those of you that are up for the challenge, we're going to do teaser 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so what does that mean? The first teaser, the legs don't move, the arms come forward and up. You leave the legs, you roll back down. Teaser number 2, you come up, you hold that position, your legs go up and down. Teaser number 3, everything goes up, everything comes down. Right, so move a little further forward. Let's start down, hug your knees in. Scoop the waistline back. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Send your arms back 45 degrees. Reach your legs out 45 degrees. Now today you can circle to the side, curl in, and again, if you need your hands, you use that to come up. Hold. Reach for the ceiling, and you lie back down. Now if you can't do this, you can do it with your knees bent. Same thing. You're going to work on that. Try not to jerk, and then roll back down. So squeeze those legs one more time. You're going to come up, and you're going to hold it. Stay right there. Arms parallel to the legs. Lower the legs. Lift them. Lower 2 inches. Up 6 inches, lower 2, up 6, one more, 6, hold. Lift everything, and now eyes on your abs as you go into the mat. And then you can take your arms sideways to come everything up, reach for the ceiling, and everything back down. Today, that's what we're doing. Around and come up, float it up, hug your midline, and reach. One more time, guys. Hold and stay. Hold it. Good. Can you put your hands back behind you? You can even go to your elbows. Let's do that. We're going to add a little hip circle 1. Circle down, around, and up 2. Circle down and around, up 3. Circle down and around, scoop it up 4. Lift your chest. Chest 5. One more. And up and hold. Very good. Great job, guys. Okay, you're going to lie on your stomach, and we're going to go for a swim. So here we are. Lots of flexion. Back to extension. Okay, we work the body laterally by doing our side kicks. So now we're going to do swimming. So today I want you to think about hugging the legs for a moment. Relax the legs a little internally rotated. Float one arm up, lift the eyes, and let this arm kind of creep in a little bit to help you get a little height. Don't crank your neck and look back down. So the eyes should remain on the fingertip on the floor. Retract the shoulder back. Now, I want you to lift from your under your scapula. Push that down and help that. Lift your heart and go back down. One more each side. Lift, lift, lift. Take a little sip of air up there. Hug your abs in. Exhale and come down. One more. Lift, lift, lift. And come back down. Now, what's swimming without using your legs, right? Not a good thing. So we're going to add the legs in. The legs actually are opposite. So one arm up, one leg. One arm up, one leg. One arm up, one leg. Can you get your arms a little higher, a little straighter? And now go for a big swim. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is really hard. Exhale, bigger. One more for stamina. Or rest if you need to. Exhale and relax. Good. Wag your tail a little right and left. Use your hands, press back, and pull your abdominals in. Round into your back, right here, right where you're feeling it. You can even give yourself a little love. Massage into your back. was the last time you got a massage besides a foam roller? I think that counts in the dance world, but not really. Okay, so we're gonna do a little inserts. We're gonna do some side planks, because I love side planks. We're gonna do them on your elbow today. Now you can do this with your knees bent and lift your hips up like this. Options or options, okay? Now, if you also wanna try it with your legs straight, lift up and you can put your hand under and give yourself a little lift. Then you can take the arm up. Make sure it is in your peripheral vision. Stay there. Now, squeeze your thigh bones and lift your head. Make yourself lighter by lifting your hips. Good. And if you can, you lower and lift 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it. Take your arm and go a little higher. Yep. Higher hips, like a half moon. And slowly come back down. Stay on the side and sit up. We're going to do something called mermaid. Your arm touches your ear. You lift. You pull your abs in as you go over. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Good. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Use this bottom arm to help you get a little deeper and come back up. One more time. Lift up. Arm by your ear. Over you go. Over you go. Fold your arm. Exhale and spiral. Trying to reach for that ankle. Look behind you. Exhale and center. Great. Place your arms behind you for a teaser transition. You lift your legs up and you put them down. Onto the other elbow. Legs down straight. Now, this is a straight line, not a pike. Check yourself. You can do it on your knees, remember? Use your hand if you need to help you get up. Squeeze your thigh bones. Let's go through the whole checklist. Abs are closed. Thigh bones are working. Bottom is working. Arm is either up, under your ribs, or even here to help you. Right. Make it available so that your body knows what you want it to do. Now, you're going to lift your pelvis and lower, and lift and lower. Tell yourself you got this. I do this all day long. Yes, I know. It is hard. Lower. Lift in one side maybe harder than the other. Now lift and hold. Take your arm over your ear and lift your rib cage. Now lift your hips. Lift your rib cage. Lift your hips. Can you touch the floor? And slowly come back down. Great. Bend your knees. You are so close. Take your arm up to the ceiling. Take a sip of air in and exhale. Inhale, come up. Lift and exhale. Good, last time. Exhale, look at your upper arm. Open your armpit a little bit, then fold. Grab the ear if you can, and then wrap. Exhale. Exhale, look back for that wrist. Now turn your eyes a little further. Look a little further, and then come center. Great. Almost done. Okay, so I'm going to do a little insert here. You're lying on your back. Hands press into the mat. You're going to carve and lift your sit bones up, 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 up. Don't poke your ribs out, but roll right back into the mat. Good. Charge your heels into the mat and towards you. Lift up, 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 up. Stay there. Good. If it's available, bring your knees together. If it's not, it's okay. Do what's good. So you're going to extend one leg out and just hold for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Switch legs. Extend it out and hold for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And again, now leg up to the ceiling. You're going to kick to your head and reach to the floor. Now don't let the bottom leg, your standing leg, wander. Hug the midline. Good. You can point, and then you can flex. One more. You can point, you can flex and hold. Lower the toes. Drag it in. Feel that hamstring fire. Lift the pelvis again before you take that other leg up. Over your head, down to the floor. Super straight leg, down to the floor. Hug the midline with that bent knee, down to the floor. You can add a flex and then a point, or a point at the top and a flex at the bottom. One more. And stay. Point the toes, drag it in, carve and lift, reset, and articulate the spine down. And hug the knees in. Rock up. Okay, guys, so we're going to finish with 2 things. First, we're going to roll like a seal. So this is like a rolling exercise, like rolling like a ball. Your hands are going to go in around and hold on to the top of your ankles. You're just going to, for starters, try rolling like this. Roll back and come up. If you know what you're doing, add your clap, clap, clap back, clap, clap, clap up. Rules are no feet on the floor, no head on the floor. So you have to put those ab brakes on before. Good. Now massage your spine. That's what this is really about. Push your back into the mat and push your back into the mat in both directions. Check your shoulders, guys. Scoop your abs. Check to see if you're rolling off to one side. One more if you can. Balance and just hold. Hold, 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 hold. And great. Okay. We're just going to finish with a little fun thing that Romana used to do with us in the studio. She would have us put our hands on our shoulders and we would walk back and two, and 3, and 3. So I hope you've had a good class. I'm nice and warm. Now walk forward. Good. And lift your hips. Good. 6. Try not to bounce your shoulders back again. 2, 3, 4. Abs are in. Smiles are not optional. 6, 7, 8, and back forward. I know. It's like Jane Fonda. And good. Rest. So I want you to come up to your knees for a moment. Let's just place the hands, knit them together. Pull up in the abdominals, engage through the bottom, lengthen the arms down, and lift your heart and your chest. And release. And you can also sit down and do this. One more time. Open the heart and the chest. And release. There you go. So typically I would finish you standing, but because everything you do lying down on the mat is just to give you a strong core, an aligned body, and effortless posture. So that's it for today, you guys. For your mat, thank you very much. If you'd like to stick around and do a little stretching, I'll do some stretching while they said I should tell a little story. You could do the figure 4 stretch. I love this one. My hands are behind me. If you don't like it sitting, lie down and do it. So when I was in high school, my ballet teacher, Leslie Anderson, was at Dance Theater of Harlem at one point. And I met her, and I really wasn't ballet, classically trained. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Dance Theater of Harlem. Okay. Just kind of mental note. I knew about her. She talked about it. She talked about Arthur Mitchell. It was fantastic. I love hearing stories, history, and she was just a light. I had 2 amazing teachers. I had a lot of great teachers, but Buddy and Leslie were amazing. You can stretch your arms out here if you'd like. So anyways, I took a year after high school, and back then it wasn't called a gap year. It was just called a get your stuff together year. I didn't know if I was going to go to college. I wanted to move to New York and become a dancer, and I really couldn't figure it all out. So I ended up going to SUNY Purchase. And that was an amazing choice, and I had a great time. And then when I got out of Purchase, actually, that's where I got certified in Pilates and learned in Pilates. And then I also met Sophie Cannoneer is I think her last name, who was a dancer at DTH at the time. And she connected me with the circle. And then I ended up there and dancing. And it was just the most random thing in my life, but it was the most joyous thing. I had so much fun. I learned so much. The family there, the people that I met were just so wonderful. And it was a really cool experience and time for me. I must say, one of the things I wish I did more of when I was younger, it was probably core. Everyone thinks stretch, 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 stretch. I would say core and cardio add into your stretching because it will make you a stronger and a better dancer. Let's see, what else do I remember I'm going to say to you guys? As a young dancer, if you're a young dancer out there, follow your goals, follow your heart. Don't let anyone tell you anything differently. Do what you believe is right for you. Because someone may say, oh, you're never going to be a ballet dancer. You should go do this. And I got that one. But I ended up dancing at a ballet company, which was pretty amazing. And that company is fantastic, which you all know, Dance Theater of Harlem. A few other things that I might want to tell you about would be, I do have a studio in New York City. Of course, we're not open, but I am offering free classes as well on Instagram and YouTube. And this weekend I'm doing one on Saturday for Pilatesology, and it's free. So come and join it. And then you can also check in with me for other free classes. I want to thank DTH for letting me do this. This is fantastic. I want to thank all of the frontline workers, the doctors, the nurses, the cab drivers that are taking people, the subway the train people, everybody, the grocery store workers, the checkout people, everyone. I want to thank you all for everything you're doing in this situation, because we could not do it without you. We have to stay home, and you are going out and risking your life. We thank you and we appreciate you. And I wish I was in New York City to do the 7 o'clock cheer, because it's so amazing and so inspirational. But it just shows you how much we and the world love you and appreciate you for what you're doing. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining me today at Dance Theater of Harlem, live streaming from YouTube. And I hope you had a great class. If you have any questions, you can just shoot me an email. Thanks again. Bye.